woo, choo 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 choo, woo woo, all aboard the ALCS train. It's time. It's Cutter time. Hello, hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome to the Game 1 stream for the LCS. And today is a big day. Of course, the Blue Jays hosting the Mariners at the Dome. The Dome is shut because of the weather. So I don't know if it'll be a change because remember the Blue Jays in games 1 and 2. Valid reasons to skip a mortgage payment, playoff baseball. I don't know. Those guys who probably look at the mortgage payment thing is probably going to be the same. Probably going to be like, oh, you can't do that. Anyway, it is LCS time. Final four of baseball will be decided. First off will be the Mariners and the Blue Jays in the ALCS. Tomorrow, the Dodgers start in Milwaukee against the Brewers in the NLCS. And there is history between the Dodgers and the Brewers. Hot Dogs Lucas playing right field. Vladdy Jr. playing first. Addison Honeybarger at third. Alejandro Kirk catching. Dalton Varsho through the snow in center. Ernie, my darling Clementine at second base. Anthony Salamander Santander in left. And Andres the Gem Jimenez at short. And Bryce Miller was named as the starting pitcher for the Mariners to start this LCS. You know, Mariners used a lot of pitchers on Friday. They only had like one rest day. Well, the game actually ended at deep drive. No way. Yeah, say goodbye. That one. Georgie. Boom. How about that to start the bottom of the first and to start the game for the Blue Jays? First pitch, 385. Sayonara. Holy St. Laurent. What a start. You just can't script that.
I think he has it.
Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to a brand new stream. Of course, it's the stream that y'all will probably see. And it is 5 o'clock. And for most people, it's time to get off work. And then, you know, like Homer Simpson says in that famous Simpsons episode, the Marge versus the Monorail. Homer Simpson, he's the greatest guy in history. From the town of Springfield, he's about to hit that chestnut tree. Boom. Can't believe that was in the same episode as Marge versus Monorail, which is a pretty good episode and all that. But anyway, yeah, so it's 5 o'clock and time to get off work and all that. But, you know, you're in Canada and the United States, you really can't get off work because both countries had a major holiday. Canada, it's Canadian Thanksgiving, and America, it's, you know, Indigenous Peoples Day. He was actually at both wildcard games when Houston went to New York and beat them, and Pittsburgh lost to the Cubs at home. He attended both series of the ALDS with the Blue Jays taking on the Rangers. Yeah, but did he attend in Toronto or did he attend in Kansas City? He attended the ALCS games 1, 2, and 6 in 2015, which tells you he didn't come to Canada because, you know, Canada, the Blue Jays hosted 3, 4, 5. He attended all 5 games of the World Series. Anyway, yeah. Leave you buy tickets. He attended all the, you know, J-Rod. Oh, it's inside the foul pole. That's gone. Holy St. Laurent. Talk about momentum. Yusevich has just given up a 3-run home run in the first inning. Well, here we go again. We're going to hear all those Yankee fans laughing at our asses, and we're going to hear all the American fans laughing at us. Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to yet another ALCS stream. It is game 3. The Mariners are trying to go 3-0 and get to their first World Series in franchise history. The Toronto Blue Jays, the powerful Toronto Blue Jays, in the powerful powder gray of Jose Batista, if you can see it. Yeah. Wearing the Batista jersey, of course. We're in the gray because, you know, the Blue Jays are on the road and we need this win. If we can win, we force at least a game 5 on Friday. So I'll be happy as can be. And we'll see what happening. Of course, our jail network doing his stuff. So I'm lurking with that. I'm lurking on Silch's Subnautica, and I'm lurking with Blue Shirt Underground. So I've got 3 things to lurk at. Anyway, it was a very cold afternoon compared to most days. It was 13 Celsius, going back to fall time temperatures. Of course, me needing this and all that, gotta wear the Blue Jays white pillbox hat and all that. There's a lot of history behind this hat. For starters, this isn't completely my hat. It's a hat that belongs to someone up above, and that is my dad, Ronald Diamond. So, of course, this is my dad's hat, and if you know my Cutter historical history, you know that 5 years ago, I lost my dad to pneumonia on Leap Day 2020. So, of course, I'm rocking the white panel Blue Jays hat now because, you know, my other Blue Jay hat is sullied, if you will, and so too is the Leaf hat. I tried that. Tried to change my luck with those 2 things. Puts it through. Deep drive right field. It's sending him back. It's sending him back. Say it 1. That's a gem of a play. And what else is a gem? This is a gem. A diamond. Diamonds are forever, and Geminis is forever. We tie the game. Holy Saint Laurent. I didn't think he was a home run threat. Oh, good for him. So the Blue Jays have tied her up at 2. Put on that jacket, number Cyril. I don't one. And the way Raleigh had his hand out. Oh, why did he go for that? Oh, it's a wild pitch. It's 3-2 Blue Jays. I thought that was a foul. He's doing some edits and all that. And a whiff. Well, he's trying not to completely crap himself. Look, George Kirby. And not Logan Kirby. Yeah, Logan Kirby. Was he a former player or something? Because that's like in my mind, Logan Kirby. Probably just me. Yeah! Say goodbye. 1. Georgie. Hey there, Georgie boy. That is a big home run you just hit in the sky. Now it's 6-2 for the Blue Jays. We're not dead right now. Wake up, a Georgie boy. Yeah, that should be what I call that's what I call my home run taunt. A home run taunt is just basically me taking like a first name or last name and making some kind of happening. 6-2. Now let's hope in the 5th I will show you what I picked up and all that. Up, deep drive center field. Back, J-Rod. Say goodbye. That 1. Plancata. He's back. Welcome back to the home run swings of yore. Welcome back. J-Rod, I thought, had the ball, but nope. Flatty makes it 7-2 Blue Jays. Not celebrating yet because we had blew that 5-run lead in game 3 of the series against the Yankees. So I'm not celebrating yet. Flatty goes Plancata. You got to get Kirby out of there. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Say goodbye! That one! Alejandro! I think the Blue Jays 12-2. I think we'll be okay. Woo! Boy, oh boy. Yes, the Earl Weaver special. Cleveland baseball fan, you are correct. I remember the power of the 3-run home run and the power of platooning too. Earl Weaver was always known for a good platooning too, because Lowenstein and the other guy. I would say Benny Ayala, but that can't be right. But yeah, John Lowenstein, remember the platooning, and then he had that big 3-run home run to win 79 ALCS game 1? Yeah. Ah, shoot, I forgot my shirt. Sorry about that. Stupid me. I forgot my Blue Jays shirt when I was setting up for the live stream. Anyway, yeah, I'm just popping by ball hockey. Ran a little late. Well, I took the bus here. Yep, I was in the zone just by an inch. Yeah, so we're in the Blue Jays. Batista number 19. I see the Blue Jays got runners on first and second with 1 out and a 2-1 lead as of right now. So anything can happen. A lot of people said that. Yeah, the Jays won again. The Jays won 13-4 yesterday. So that meant that they won again by 9 runs, which tied their mark that they did against Texas in game 1 of the 2016 LDS and against the Yankees in game 1 of the ALDS this year. Letters just has a single. He's 5 for 14 with a home run being his only RBI in the LCS. Pitch. Yes, that's a strike. 1-1. So yeah, the Blue Jays trying to win this game. Force game 6 at the very least. Vladdy goes for the pitch. Right field. Look up. Look up. Say goodbye. That one. Plancata. That's why we gave him the bag. Give him more of the bag. It's 6-2. That just got over the right field wall. But Vladdy does his job, and it's now another run for the Jays. Hey there, Heather. Ho there, Chef Cutter Diamond, welcoming you to Game 5 and the Supper Hour stream, as they call it. Well, Supper Hour if you live in the Eastern time zone. If you live in the Western time zones, like, the Central time zone, the Pacific time zone, or the Mountain time zone, it's a little bit early. As early as late afternoon, as mid-afternoon in the Pacific, and kind of late afternoon for the people in the Rockies and Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and of course, for the American viewers and all that. So yeah, the postseason performers: Vladdy looking big, Ernie Clement, Andres Jimenez, George Springer, Alejandro Kirk, and Dalton Varsho. Those are the big 6 when it comes to performances through the first 8 games of the postseason, 4 against the Yankees and 4 against the Mariners. Blue Jays are trying oh so much to win Game 5, take momentum back home, 3 games to 2, and then Sunday, bloody Sunday. You know how it will go. Yeah, Sunday, bloody Sunday. If the Jays win Game 5 today, then they go home with a chance at Game 6. And of course, if the Blue Jays win that game, that's it. The Blue Jays will be the host of the World Series unless Mo first. So that's big for the Dodgers to see what they can do at the bottom. Raleigh, ball 1. I thought, yeah, ball 2. Oh, yeah, the Sportsnet ticker is not doing anything. Sir Anthony is pitching in the bullpen. They have to throw the 3 batters. Oh, no way, no way, no way. Yes way, it's gone. Cal Raleigh has tied the game again. This guy is basically Toronto's bane. Cal Raleigh just hit one out of the park. Now, when you said Cal Raleigh, did you have inside information if it's a home run or not? Because then you're ahead of me. Why do you pitch to him? Well, there was no one on base. So you don't intentionally walk someone with the first batter of the inning. So yeah, Cal Raleigh just went deep. Yeah, I was wondering. So yeah, basically the out at home is basically what you have to do here. Suarez fouls it off, strike 2, trying to get probably like a looping hit past the first baseman or something, like a pull hit, if you will. So Toronto, 2-2. Brandon Little can only stand and wait and shake his head. He's the guy who gave up the home run to Raleigh. Ball 2. They'll have to throw in the zone, I think. And all that. Yeah. Okay. Popped up. Foul. Good swing, but that was foul. Yeah, Sir Anthony, this is his second batter and all that, if you want to know. I forgot. Seattle's closer. He's pretty good. So, yeah. He'll probably come in for the 9th. Suarez to right field. Uh-oh. Oh, you kidding me? We're live from Toronto. It's Game 6 of the World Series. Yeah, right. It's Game 6 of the ALCS. It's those pesky Toronto Blue Jays against the pesky Seattle Mariners. A Blue Jays win forces something that Blue Jay fans think they have never had before, but they've actually did, at least once, was a Game 7. Whereas the Mariners, a win gets them the trip to Los Angeles for the World Series, which starts on Friday. So the Dodgers have won more games than the Mariners. They swept Milwaukee on Friday with Ohtani-san's 3 home run, 10 strikeout day. It's like, Jesus Murphy. But anyhow, the Blue Jays are needing this win to force a Game 7, the 2 RBIs and all that. Yeah, there's Vladdy. Barger, that's a hit, I think. Oh, yeah, say goodbye. One. The Honey Barger. Roses are red and violets are blue. Honey sweet, but not as sweet as a Honey Barger. Well, that's deep and gone 4-0. So the Honey Barger puts it in, and I think that puts Logan Gilbert closer and closer to being yanked. He's 0 for 2. Unusual. Nope. I thought it just painted that corner. 1-1 strike. Losardo is in the pen. Catcher meowing at me. 1-1 strike. Oh, baby! Say goodbye! One blonde cutter. That's why we gave him the bag. He's making us happy we gave him the freaking bag. It's 5-0. Beautiful. That's the Vladdy Jr. we saw against the Yankees. And he's just made things a whole lot worse, in a sense. So, man, oh, man, oh, man. All right, it's time. It's time for Game 7. Will the Toronto Blue Jays channel their inner Toronto Raptors? Will they channel their inner Toronto Blue Jays? Toronto Maple Leafs. Hopefully they have to channel in their inner Raptors. So I'm just going to give you the stats in the group. All right, we're back. Basardo is facing Springer, runners on second and third. They're not going to walk Springer. You could, and Lucas comes to play. He's not really the best hitter around, but you'll see. Wide ball 1. So, yes, runners on second and third. If Springer can loft one, that should be enough to score 1 run to make it 3-2. And, you'll never know what could happen. Springer to left field. Deep. God, say goodbye. That one. Holy Saint Laurent. Georgie Springer. Hey there, Georgie boy. That is a big home run. You really slide. Maybe that might be the death freaking blow. Wake up, Georgie boy. How about that? I think they should have intentionally walked him to get to Lucas. Boy, oh boy, that is one hell of a mistake by the Mariners, I must admit. Oh, and that man who's got the ball, Toronto number 4. Holy Toledo, damn right. Holy Toledo. Quick baseball fan. Holy Toledo in freaking deed. It's 4-3. I did not think that was possible. Well, too high. One pitch. Wide 2-0. Yeah, you have to get him out because if you don't, Raleigh is due up, and that's not kosher. Swing and a miss. He went fishing and got nothing. 2 balls, 1 strike. This is just nerve-wracking. So the clock has hit 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Is that Peter Mansbridge? No, that's not Peter Mansbridge. Foul ball. Strike 2. 1 more to go. 1 more to go. 1 more to go. Two. Nope. Ball 3. Yes! 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 They did it! They did it! They got it! Oh my God! Pinch me, I'm dreaming! Pinch me, I'm dreaming! My God, they did it! They did it! They did it! The comeback kids did it again! That was our MO! That was our MO the whole year, was the comeback. We had the most comeback wins in Major League Baseball this year, and boy, we needed that one.